adventure tutorial begins.
Hello everyone, this is the third part of my tutorial. We are playing The
Walking Dead.
We are on day 3 of the game
Sins and Sinners.
and playing this on the MetaQuest VR. On this tutorial, we're gonna go into the crypt, and we're also gonna go back to the Blue Mansion, and we're gonna get into the safe. I'm gonna show you where the safe is at. First thing we're gonna do is we got to tune the radio. You can see that here in the journal, and once we do that, it'll check that off. Just mess with this antenna a little bit until you fill up all the bars and get a good signal. Once that's complete, we'll open up our journal and it'll tell us what station to go to. So we'll go to station 61. For time, I'm going to fast forward through a bunch of this, but you go through it. You're going to talk to a guy named Casey. You can be as mean or as nice to him as you want. And you play it how you want.
In fact, I don't even know why I'm talking to you right now.
You see that light go off in the graveyard? That's going to scare little Casey's bitch ass away, but we're going to go investigate that.
Shit.
This little mission we're fixing to go do really sets the tone for how the rest of the game is going to go. So the journal tells us to go make contact and investigate the noise. So that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go into the graveyard. First, we'll go ahead and go over here and pick up some of these arrows. We're going to find a bow and arrow. It's going to be used, but I'll show you where it's at. And as far as the game goes, bow and arrow is my go-to weapon. I never leave home without it. Again, once you get good with it, it's freaking accurate as hell, and 2, you're not making a bunch of noise like shooting your pistols and drawing more zombies. So the bow's going to be up front, but look around for stuff because your bow's going to break and you need material to make another bow and get you some arrows. Your bow's only going to pretty much last for this little walk in the crypt. So this little thing right here, this is a little collectible. You don't have to have it, you don't have to get it, but it's fun to collect all these little collectibles and get some points for that. Later on you can make your own video and show off all your collectibles and all your stash that you've collected over time. You're gonna find pictures and all kinds of stuff laying around. Some of them are clues, so pick up those, check them out when you get a chance. You can always go back in your journal and look at the pictures and stuff. Yeah, so if you forget the clue, you can always pull that back up. See that shining purple indicator over there? You're going to want to definitely go check that out. It's going to be a photo for this next coming up mission, where to find what we're looking for, which is this key right here. Can't get in there without the key, so this is where we go into the crypt. Well, no shotgun shells, so we'll get our bow and arrow out. This is the best tool to take in there anyways. I mean, I love the shotgun, it's fun, but always good to, if you're first starting this game, get you some practice on that bow and arrow, because it's going to be your go-to weapon. At least for me it is. I remember when I first bought this game, coming in here, man, it was freaking cool, man. You want to keep that flashlight charged. These are good. You can recycle those, and I think they make like gunpowder and stuff like that. But yeah, this gets kind of creepy. Oh shit, what's around the corner? All right. And if you look in the ground too, you can see more skulls, but be paying attention to... Oh, look, that motherfucker just popped out of nowhere. I love that sound when you crack into their skulls like that. I restored my shiv, but a lot of times I have my shiv out as well. Bow in one hand, shiv in the other. That is a place for the future. We'll go in there later, but not right now. Careful. What do you see? So for some of you old school guys, y'all know where that sound effect I made with my mouth comes from. So leave it in the comment. Some of you younger guys probably don't know. Oh shit. Bam! Right in the cabeza. Back to what I was saying. Some of you younger guys out there, that sound effect I made comes from a famous horror franchise. Look in the comments to see what it is, and I recommend checking out all those old horror movies. Oh crap, oh there we go. Look, does that have flies on it? Maybe it didn't, but just to be safe, you want to shoot any zombie with flies on it at a distance, or their blood will get on you and you'll get contaminated. Our bow's about to go, but we do want to go and collect these arrows. Reuse them. Bow is gone. Told you that was going to be a quick one. So back to our shivs. I was going to look around to see if I can find some of those arrows I shot, but oh well, we'll just keep moving on. So this area you won't get into yet either, but that, just remember that area for the future. There's that thing in the picture that we saw. We're going to come over here and, oh look, there it is. There's our key. We'll pick that up. And then there's some other little goodies here. There's also a safe here that we'll come back to later on. It'll be another mission. Boop, beep, pop, boop, boop. If you want, you can kind of go around and explore. There's some cool little statues and stuff in the area you can look at. And know you're going to want to try that key that you found right here, but I'm going to show you it doesn't work. Nope, don't work. Watch. Here we go. Get the key, and it doesn't work. Alright, so we'll take that back to where we know it's going to fit. And right here, there is a little bomb. Little time bomb. Those are fun. I love throwing those and blowing up zombies. But you got to be careful because you can blow yourself up. I don't have to tell you that. You probably already know that. So we'll go back to the crypt real quick. More than likely there's not going to be any zombies. I don't want to tell you that there won't be. Oh, look at that. Look at them skills. I don't want to tell you that there won't be, and then there is. I don't know if the game regenerates sometimes. I know after this mission, when you come back, there will be zombies in there again. So be careful, but you can look around. And but I'm just going to fast forward through this. Again, this is a cool place to explore when you got time and you're playing the game, but tra-la-la-la-lolly-day. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I'm sorry, but Game of Thrones quotes live rent-free in my head. So now we're back up, and let's go back to the door that we have to unlock. And here we go, get the key, and you'll see that it fits. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. So out of those of you watching, if you don't mind me asking, where's everybody from? What are you playing on? And is this your first time running through the game? Here we go. Little picture that shows the tower house. You'll find that later, and let's kind of listen.
Henri,
what she's saying.
found 2 more exiles wandering around the northwest corridor today. Was able to get them to safety, get them supplies for a few days.
Light comes on that you
they
saw
said
earlier,
it's getting ruthless on the other side of the tower wall.
For you to go over there.
More people exiled every week.
You know, you don't need to go over there.
We are making a difference out here. But if this pace keeps up, I just don't know. We're going to need more help. More intel to stay one step ahead of the bastards. The mud-slinging posters with my face plastered on them are not helping the situation. Umbra rips them down whenever she sees one, but they are everywhere, as I'm sure you've noticed. I know you want to simplify our system for the tower cache raids, but I need to keep to the shadows. The Sinclair casket and the lantern is working, so we might as well stick with it. Lantern on when there's something for you, off when there's something for me. This way, I can keep my distance, see what's up until I know it's clear. As usual, our resident Picasso has provided a sketch to guide you to the next tower cache. I know I'm biased, but the kid's got ability, right? Maybe you can sit for a portrait one day. Umbra would love that. Same deal with the cache. Supplies are yours. The intel you drop off to me. Be safe. May.
Sorry I put you through all that, but for those of you that want to hear it, you know, there it is. So now we're just going to go over here and put our skulls and stuff and items we found, recycle them for us to make medicine and craft other things. Be careful not to put your good items in there that you don't want to put in there, like your guns and your pill bottles, unless your guns are worn and you want to get rid of them and recycle them. And there's our little collectibles. You can start putting those wherever you want, or you don't even have to collect them if you don't want to. Now that we made room in our backpack, we're gonna go back to the Blue Mansion, but first we're gonna do a little upgrade. Bam, bam, level 2. Now we have 25% more sprinting capacity and more stamina. Alright, so the way I'm gonna take y'all through the Blue Mansion is we're gonna go underneath the Blue Mansion. It's my favorite way of avoiding all the zombies. You don't have to risk yourself getting bit or reducing your stamina or your health. So that's what we'll do. So some of you first time players of The Walking Dead, what do you think of it so far? Like I said, in my opinion, the best zombie game ever created, bar none. Yeah, so again, I'm just gonna pick up everything and anything, mostly stuff to make bows and arrows, like wood and sharp objects, stuff like that at first, and then cigarettes for gunpowder. We'll go this way this time, since we went around the other way the last time, to show you what's this way. You'll run into a couple of zombies this way. It won't be too bad. There will be some here though. It's definitely good to walk the area and know the whole layout of the map next time. Nice, there's a walker. Let's brain him. So, can anyone tell me where the quote brain him came from? What was the zombie movie that originated that quote? And the word walkers, what zombie movie was the first to use the word walkers? So since we're on like movie trivia, what is everyone's favorite zombie movie of all time? Bar none, favorite, best zombie movie all time. 1, 2, 3, leave it in the comments. And pin this time in the video, in your comment. And now, let's listen to what this old biddy has to say.
Despair aside, there is no point in clinging to it. Do not commit to isolation. Dedicate yourself to a grander purpose, and you will not be alone. Trust in us.
I'm going to turn it down.
guide
You can listen to it when you're playing.
We will put
So,
our trust
to
in
get
you.
to the
Within
backyard,
our
we're going to go through the garage.
You will be safe.
There's some goodies in the garage,
Within
so you
our
want to pick
walls,
those
your
up.
needs
There might
will
be some
be
bullets. A
met.
lot of times I find like bullets and
Within
razor
our
blades.
walls,
This, if
life
you find one of these, grab it, put it in
tower
your backpack,
will
and make room
always
for it.
stand.
If there's other stuff in there, get rid of that other stuff. Those are, depending on the color, they'll have medicine or other things that are vital to your survival. The way to get under the house is through the backyard. It's a pretty cool backyard. You can see where some people had some problems surviving. It looks like probably early on. Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna take a little puff of this cigarette. No, I don't have a lighter to light it, but anyways, here's the graves. Pretty creepy with the kids swing set and everything like that. Now there is the entrance. We're gonna go in here and crawl around. So there's gonna be different holes that come up. Don't go through that one. Later on you can explore this a little bit more, but we're gonna go straight to the safe. Not that way either. Not that way. Bam, there we go. Safe is this way. We'll go up through that little hole and get what we need. And then we'll go through the house a little bit and explore, get a couple of things. I don't mind leaving through the house. All right, here's the room with the safe. Now, pull out our journal and not the backpack, the journal. We'll click on codes. Bam, there's our safe code. There it is, 0588. We'll push that in here. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, 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 bop. And open it up. Cha-ching! What do we got here? Nice. Some ammo. Love me some ammo. Yeah. Now here we go. Not the handbook, but the 9mm. I'm a bad motherfucker now. But I'm gonna put this away for now. Later on I'll get a little louder and everything. Right now I'm just trying to do a walkthrough, mostly for beginners and people that haven't played before. So I want to play as if y'all were playing a little bit. I know I'm kind of running through things real fast, but you know, look, you don't want to scare that dude. I mean, you could walk up, shoot him. This would be a little bit funner. We'll have a little bit more fun later on, but right now, like I said, this is just for some beginners. Later on I'll start, we'll start having some fun and really fucking with walkers and you know, stirring them up and stuff like that. But for now, you know, I'm gonna play like as if y'all were playing. Nice sharp knife. Again, in the beginning, I always try and load up on food and material for bullets and stuff and medicine. So in the beginning, really important, grab everything you can. Prioritizing like medicine, band-aids, and things that'll make you weapons. And of course, things that'll get you health and stamina. I spent a lot of time going through the kitchen and picking and choosing what I wanted to keep and get rid of. I'm not going to subject y'all to all that, so I'm going to fast forward a bit here. We'll get to a couple more zombie kills. In the dining room area, there's going to be knives and bandages. When you're inside of a house, again, it's always good to check the kitchen area and dining room areas for knives. Oh, you see that geek walking around over there? So speaking of geek, when was the first time geek was used to reference a zombie? What zombie movie or series was that in? We're gonna set the mood and kill this zombie to some pimp music. I feel like before the apocalypse, this is what they were jamming to in this house. Oh yeah. So again, I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and we're going to go out this back door over here, go back through the backyard and sneak through the fence, and I'll show you where the other raft area is at. When you go to a location, there's usually two areas you either arrive from or you can leave from. And I'm going to show you where the other area is that you can arrive or leave from on your raft. Now you can't choose where you arrive from, but you can choose where you leave from. And if you go see that hole right there, there's holes in the fences, you can crouch and go through those holes. Now your first time coming through this area, you're gonna run into some zombies. So it's important you try and save some stamina, so we're gonna bust out that handgun, baby. Come on, bitch, let's take this chrome to the dome. Bam, face shot. Ooh, I missed. Damn, missed again. Gotcha. Now I guarantee you what I did do is make a bunch of noise, so we're gonna expect more walkers. So this 9mm we have is gonna be worn out because it's a used gun. We didn't craft it, so know that. Let's open up this door and see how many walkers came this way from all my gunfire. Let's see. Oh, say hello to my little friend. Oh shit, I missed. Man, I forgot to reload. Rookie mistake. I should reload before I freaking open the door. And I freaking missed with the knife. Oh shit. Damn it, I missed. Oh fuck. There's anyone behind me? Ooh, get that nappy head over here from the cabbage. Ooh, man, that gets intense. So, you don't know it, but my stamina is really low right now. I don't know why you can't see the bar, but it's really low. You can go and grab things, like we just raided that refrigerator. If I wanted to, I could eat this. As you can see, it'll give me plus 10 stamina, but hurt my health by 15. I'm pretty confident that I can take the zombies without using much more stamina, so I don't want to hurt my health. I'm just going to grab this other knife, and we're going to get out of here. To tell you the truth, I don't really eat a lot of the food. I'm pretty good at reserving stamina and fighting zombies, and I carry crafted items that help me with my stamina and it helps you with your stamina. It doesn't reduce your health. I use those instead of the food, and I just save the food to recycle and make those crafted items. Well, all right, let's head back to the raft. If you like the music that's playing, I make that. So look, that way is the other way you can go around to the blue house. But anyways, if you like the music I'm playing, you can go to my YouTube page, and that's where you can find the music that I make as well. So if I've helped you out at all, please like and subscribe and follow for day 4. We'll see what other missions we have. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.
The Penetrator VR.
Headsets on.
Virtual worlds activate.
We make reality.
Here, the future is ours to create.
Let it begin.